What is up, guys? I am JKU390, and we are back in The Sims 3 Part 2, and they're already bothering me with stuff. Don't care. So, I've got my family back now, got everything back the way it was. Let's see. So here's my house that I haven't got to visit yet. Oh, what a nice house. So, I will be honest, I merged my family with a group of hippies, because I was like their story for The Sims that lived here originally. I merged my family with their family, and then I kicked them out. So now this house belongs to me, which is the way it should be. I'm living the life of luxury for myself, Desiree, who I think I just had labeled as Desi last time, but whatever. I can't remake everybody perfectly. And Ernesto, whose now name's been properly changed to Ryan. I used the DNA thing to literally just see what these two children would look like, and that's what the baby turned out being. I also set him as a teenager this time, simply because I don't have aging on, and I'd rather have him as a teenager rather than like a whining kid. So yeah, I did the same thing with Kirk's family, who we'll be checking out in a bit after this. Oh, right, they're the people that lived in this house originally, that's how I know them all. I was about to ask, how do I know these people? But that's right, they're the Ivies. Oh no, there's not even any love between our family. We're just related, well, married and son or whatever. Also, Kirk and What's-Her-Face, because Kirk said he thought that though they ended up getting married, I just went ahead and labeled them as such. I'm not 100% sure on that. He just thought that he saw it on one of the videos, was the little ring beside it. So if that's not true, I'm sorry, but I'm sure it would have happened eventually, right? We'll just say it will. I should probably actually get rid of the TVs. That should be my first goal. So, and computers. Basically anything that'll just kind of make people stop doing what they're supposed to be doing. Because if you haven't watched the series before, this is me having to remake it because my computer crapped out and I don't really do anything. I just kind of commentate over the Sims and let them do what they need to do. So I hope you enjoy. And sorry that I had to reset it for those of you that did actively watch the original series, but there's nothing else I really could have... Well, there is nothing else I could have done. Rather than just stop playing Sims completely, but I have too much fun, which is why the last recording I literally just did that quick thing with Van Helsing because I actually felt like playing it. So because I always want to try and fill these Sims worlds up if possible with random shenanigans or anything like that. Any viewers that are watching this, if you're interested in maybe having a Sim based off of you, you know, let me know in the comments or something. If so, you might want to give me a brief or a basic idea of what you look like, and then I have to ask that you don't get mad whenever the final product looks nothing like you. Because, in all honesty, it probably won't look anything like you. But that's part of the fun. For example, this looks nothing like Ryan, which for people that don't know is one of Kirk's friends who decided he is my son. Hey, he's a teenager, he can't drink. But he's Ryan, so I guess it's okay. He's 21 teen. This is the Sim universe, and it works the same as pretty much everywhere else that's not in the United States. So it's okay, he's 18, which is still a teenager, but he's old enough to drink in pretty much everywhere else in the world. And she's just working out. I tried my best to recreate the clothes and stuff. Again, with the chicks, I don't go into work in terms of body and much stuff in the face other than maybe a basic shape. And that's just because I don't... If there's like a big F up with it or makes them look really insulting, I'm not going to be blamed for it. The Sims made it, not me. And I'll be honest with a lot of the characters, because I got lazier and started making other people live with each other. Like Kevin and Kirk live together. So it's Kirk, Kevin, Kat, and What's-Her-Face. And Kirk and What's-Her-Face's kid. And then the True Friends house, which is the other 4 people that were still in TFG. Darn it, there was still a laptop. I find it funny that I've got the smallest family because it's literally just the people my family was with, yet I've got the biggest house. Albeit I didn't... Wow, I like all the guitars. I mean, the guitars don't really look very cool, but I like how they have a bunch in the house. It's like my house. I got freaking guitars everywhere. Sims is starting to mess up. That's not good. Maybe it's because my character's becoming such a raging alcoholic, it's just messing everything up. Learn a guitar skill. Take classes. No, you gotta be self-taught. That's the magic of guitar. Alright, so the basic stuff is just starting to develop here. I think now it's time for me to move on to the next house, actually. We'll come back here sometime, but man, I like this house though. I haven't even taken the time to really admire it yet. But we'll have to do that in a future part, or I'll do it off screen or something and just figure out where everything is. But yeah. Oh no, Ernesto, you burned all of our food. You get to sleep in the doghouse. Yeah, so we're gonna go check other people out, and yeah. Alright, here we are with the True Friends house, with one slight change. Oh, also some of the people kind of changed a little bit. But yeah, the change is Dean lives here now. Why? Because Matt and Dean get to be together now. Everybody knows it was gonna happen, and Dean seemed to pretty into the idea of him and Matt hooking up in The Sims. So, here they are. And for people it's like, but Jordan, Dean's not part of True Friends Gaming. Well, he is the unofficial 4th member. I gotta turn off that stupid TV. Not to mention the fact that he is technically gonna be my editor now. He hasn't gotten anything edited yet, but the idea of him being my editor is still there. Why is TV not... Oh, there. Also, yes, they have a small house. So let's see. They'll get a 2-person bed for Matt and Dean. You're welcome, Dean. I mean, maybe you're welcome, Matt. Depends on your opinion of such things. Delete that. We got Tyler, who now has a fedora with one of my DLCs. I got that. We got Kyle, Alex. So 3 beds. Simple enough. And done. Now I gotta set everybody's beds, so I'll let Kyle have a solo bed. Since in the last series he accidentally slept outside all of that time. Well, Alex seemed to like that bed, so he'll get that one. Matt just hates everything. Dean Sim apparently lost a little bit of weight, I think. Also, his face shape's kind of changed a bit. Kyle, I think, is pretty... Matt and Kyle are pretty much the exact same Sim as they were. Tyler's got a fedora, and that's about it. Because I custom make, like, the colors and everything on a lot of the clothes. Those might not be exact, like Tyler's... I think the gray is off a bit. But I think for the most part, I got a basic look right. Kyle still does a deep voice. Apparently Alex is hitting on Dean. So apparently in this playthrough, Alex is homosexual. Or bi. I'm not exactly sure how that works in The Sims. I know there's a chance of dudes being into dudes and stuff, but I'm not exactly sure how it works. Huh. So they both like each other. I think Dean is gonna cheat on Matt with Alex. I mean, I guess I could see why. Alex is ripped. Also, I think this version of Alex actually looks a bit more like Alex in the face. Matt's face is a little bit scrawnier now than the last playthrough. But, you know. It's the best I could do. And Kyle's hairy as F. Anybody that's seen any of Kyle's live streams could probably vouch for that. Because he likes to turn on his webcam, and he ends up wasted and shirtless most of the time. Matt, what's wrong? Oh. Are you jealous, Matt? Well, there's nothing on your mood thing. Oh, yeah, there's a kiss sound. I was like, uh-oh. Tyler wants to become a criminal? Yeah, sure. I'll allow it. Who complimented Tyler? Kyle's hitting on Alex now? What the heck is going on? It's like all of our True Friends private calls are coming into fruition. In The Sims. Also, because we're in person, it makes it a lot weirder. Because whenever we make jokes like that, whenever we're hanging out on Skype or whatever, that's fine. But I think if everybody started hooking up in real life and then, like, cheating on each other and betraying one another's trust, I'd be a bit concerned. Wait. The only one in the house that's not gay is Tyler. That's all kinds of different. Tyler just got a new job. Tyler needs to be at the Deja Vu Theater at 10 a.m. on Tuesday. Tyler's boss is Alice Fitzgerald. Actually, I did change up Tyler's settings. Now instead of him being like a loser and things like that, I think I made Tyler a bit more, I don't know. I think that's what Tyler would prefer. See, now he's frugal. So he likes to keep all of his ways to get money. He's a kleptomaniac, so he gets to try and steal things. He's a mooch. He tries to get in good relationships with his boss and stuff so that he can get more money. And he's a born salesman, just a way to try and sell crap and get more Tyler money. So basically, Tyler's entire character is just to try and get money. See? He just got more stuff. Kyle wants to be a politician. I will also allow this. What's Alex want his job to be? Nothing. Alex just likes to sit at home and cook, just like Dean. Or maybe that's why they like each other so much. They're both freaking chefs. This is the one time I'm actually stepping in and giving everybody jobs like they want, rather than just ignoring it and letting them find their own jobs. Alex wants to kiss Dean for the first time. Are they, like, getting really closer? Oh, Jesus Christ. Oh, poor Alex. He's home alone. And he's reacting the exact same way I would assume. Watching people bathe. Now Tyler's the lonely one. Man, Dean barely even likes Matt. He's all about Alex. A cockroach was found by Dean. Dean, you're a lot worse than Tyler. Oh, never mind. I found a TV. I told you guys no TVs. Wait, why is Dean dumpster diving? That's not in his character. Friendly, ambitious, childish, natural cook, and good. Maybe the childish part? And here's the other people. Matt's a loner, he's absent-minded, he's good, he's ambitious and friendly. Because in all honesty, Matt always wants to do stuff, but then he just gets distracted and doesn't do it. And he's always a good and friendly dude to hang out and talk with. That's why in our Splinter Cell series, Matt and I get to actually have a lot of fun just being stupid. But he's also a loner because he doesn't really talk to anybody else unless he finally gets to know him. Kyle probably should have been, but he also likes to drink and go out a lot, so he's a party animal. And he's flirty because he's Kyle and likes to talk to chicks. I mean, who can blame him? Who's... No, there you go. Kyle's already talking to another chick. He's charismatic because he's like a party animal that's going with it, but he's childish because he's, you know, he's Kyle. But he's a friendly dude. And Alex is just, he's never there. He's a child. He always is excited about new things that he's gonna, like, want to do. But he's always a friendly person. And sorry, Dean. And still sorry, Dean. But he was a culinary artist. So I gave him that as well. That's not a toilet. That's a bed. Oh, vomit. Ew, what? Dean got sick? Or he's gonna get sick? Says he's gonna puke on Matt. Neat. Why did he vomit? Is he pregnant? Can male Sims get pregnant? No, then there'd be a little thing down here, right? Fulfilled. Maybe he did get fulfilled. And then pregnant. From Matt and Alex and Kyle. Triple teaming him. One in the front and two in the back. It's like the human centipede. Are they spooning? Okay. It does make sense that... Actually, I don't know who would be the little spoon between Matt and Dean. I mean, Dean actually is bi, but... I don't know, Matt's got a feminine quality to him. Oh, Alex. Yeah, look how ripped Alex is. He's freaking buff. Alright. And there's Matt. He doesn't wear his glasses because it'd just be silly to wear glasses when you sleep. Checks to make sure no one else is wearing glasses when they sleep. Yeah, that'd just be stupid to wear glasses when they sleep. Alright, Matt's not really doing anything. Oh, Alex is taking a poopy. There's Tyler. That's his jammies. It's still weird he's the only person that's not really hit on anybody yet. In terms of how the group really is. Plus, this makes it more fun because, let's face it, all the ridiculous pair-ups, regardless of who it is in our group, are always funny to me. Because I do know all these guys, and we've all known each other for years. in a way, we all work together, regardless of the fact we don't actually get paid for it. There's Kyle's golden undies. Oh, and his Harry's all F. When you're playing The Sims, fanfic just writes itself. So for anybody that's gets a good kick out of that, like all the weird pairings that way, then it's good for them as well. Kyle, you hurt Alex's feelings. It was funny at first, but these guys need to start putting clothes on. Oh, where's Matt off to? He decided to put on his formal clothes? Oh, because he's going to eat a salad. He has to be fancy. Psst, Matt, quit eating. Go get your ride. You can't be late on your first day of work. Who's that leaving? Is that Kyle? Kyle's got some fancy work clothes. Is that just politician stuff? He's a podium polisher, and Matt is a organ donor. Ha. I love The Sims. That's a pretty good thief attire. I think they're watching a Russian film. I'll just say it says thunder. Ah. Okay. That was different. Will you guys quit walking in the bathroom together? I think I'm going to move on to the next family. So, off we go. Do-do-do, 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 do-do-do-do-do, 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 do-do-do-do-do. Okay, here we are with this family, which is Kirk's kid, which again, I did the exact same thing as I did last time, and I just kind of made the kid buy buttons. Then we got Kat, who's with Kevin. And we got Kirk, who I changed up a bit, but I think I made it look more like Kirk in a way, but also, look in the face, look at that. That's totally Kirk. Look at that. If you don't believe me, other than the hair's a little bit shorter, that's a short-haired Kirk. Totally watch the video of him playing, like, any of the scare cam videos. They're in our live stream stuff. Or, I don't know. Just watch any of that. We got Kevin, and then we have What's Your Face version 2.0, who's an upgrade to a way I think Kirk would prefer her more. Don't worry, this is just her normal casual clothes. I assure you, everything else she wears looks extremely slutty. Don't worry, Tyler, I thought ahead. Because he'd be the one that would comment on it. If not, then possibly Alex, and then my third guess would be Kyle, followed by Matt. Kevin probably wouldn't really say anything on it, but I'm sure he'd think it. And then if it was Elix, she'd be a child. There we go. Now we got the Kirk's family's room, and then over there's Kevin and Kat's room. So, set bed ownership to your daughter, and I made sure to get her name right, because that was her name. If Kirk wants to change it, he'll tell me, and I'll get her to go to the place and change it. Now then, What's Her Face? You sleep there. And Kirk has to have the farthest walk. That's What's Her Face, right? Yeah. Set that to Kat, and then Kevin. You always gotta let the lady get the shorter walk. They don't even realize that they have that, but it's just they get that one little extra thing better than you. Looks like Kat's being good with the child. I think, yeah, Kat looks significantly different. I mean, the face is still... Okay, the face is a little bit bigger, I think. But other than that, yeah. I did change her body type. I just went, like, full, furthest breast and most skinny, no muscle or anything like that. I basically just made it the most artificial piece of crap and then kind of hid it a little bit. Just for Kirk. Tear down these walls. There we go. She wants to learn logic. That just doesn't sound right to me. So I tried to get their stuff back. I made her insane. I also made her a gatherer just because I figured it'd be good for getting in crap she shouldn't be. She's evil like she already was, kleptomaniac like she was, and mean-spirited I couldn't remember, so I just made it. Kevin's excitable, because Kevin gets excited about a lot of stuff. He's a good and friendly dude like most people in TFG, besides Tyler. Kat's hitting on Kirk. That's not never a good sign. I say not never, not / never a good sign. Kevin is childish and he's easily influenced by Alex, but that's not an option on here. But he's always ambitious. Again, he's got plans for what he wants to do. He just doesn't always follow them through. Kirk's clumsy. I took away easily excitable. He's not as... replaced that with, I guess, friendly. Because Kirk is a friendly guy whenever he's actually around. He's a good dude, too. He's extremely clumsy. He falls all the time. Again, you can watch any of our videos where you can see his face cam, and he falls a lot and trips a lot. And it's just him. And he's absent-minded. He's not always there a lot, too. She's friendly and good. She can be clumsy and Google Plus calls. No offense, Kat, but she's falling off a bed, falling out of chairs. So is Tyler. Ambitious. She's got plans and stuff she wants to do, and she likes reading, for what I remember. And then their little brat is whatever they gave her to start with. She's nothing like any of them, actually. Well, at least Kevin and What's-Her-Face version 2.0 aren't into a super crazy relationship thing. Yet. She wants to still can. Kevin thinks What's-Her-Face is okay. She wants to be a thief as well? Okay, sure. We'll allow it. She'll work with Tyler. Kevin wants a political job. He's going to be working with Kyle. Well, Kyle! Kirk wants to be a scientist. He's going to be a sciencer. Kevin wants to go brag about his new job. Sounds so much like Kevin. What's-Her-Face is dumpster diving. Yeah, see? Those were changing clothes. That's just her, I think, formal wear. Kat's beginning to dislike Kevin and like Kirk, who is now her best friend. Oh, no, they're just friends. I know you're a ghost and all, but you just got hit by a car. Who's that? No. Oh, it's a tourist. She's gonna go F with the ghost. But the ghost is running away from her. Some people say that Pip Goodfellow is a terribly guilty secret. Could it really be true? I don't know, Tyler. Could it? Wait, who's talking to Tyler? What's her name? To learn that she died from burning. Holy crap. That's happened to the Goth family? Kat just woohooed with... Why is it telling me all of this? Okay. They woohooed. It was totally good. The first position. Alright. I guess that was a thing. So, Kevin and Kat, don't worry. It doesn't have to be canon with your real life. I guess that'll get them to like each other a little bit more, right? Oh, no. Not at all. She still likes Kirk more, and immediately sat down with him. Here's how you machinimate some Sims. You just zoom in all the way and look at them like this. And then whenever the other person talks, you gotta have the view on them and be like, oh, I'm pooping. Oh, Kevin just left. Hey, What's-Her-Face? I keep wondering where Tyler went, but I forgot. He's not actually in this house. That was just him talking to somebody. Who? I don't know. Are they going at it again? Oh, no, they're just sleeping. It's all good. Noob. She just called me a noob? You're a noob. Alright, well, I think I've got pretty much... oh, yeah, that's Kirk's sleepy time stuff. Embrace it. And his six-pack. Embrace it. Look at that, he's ripped and fat. Oh man, what was Kirk all dressed as? My question still stands. Alright, now with everybody's jobs done, and Kat now a police officer, I am going to end this part. Some random dude's talking to Kat. So, I hope you guys enjoyed this, and until next time, guys, later.